Hello and a warm welcome to Digital Dialogues driven by CISO Digital Pulse. I'm Prateek Tokas, the host of the series. In this series, we are here to attend some thoughts from industry experts on various aspects of cloud infrastructure. In continuation to our conversation with the industry experts, we are now willing to understand their perspective on the dynamic security threats looming on cloud infrastructure, and are they rethinking the security strategy to address these new threats or attacks, or will the on-prem approach continue to dominate the mitigation?
Yes, so automation is the key in cybersecurity. Okay, when we are thinking about the cloud adoption, okay, when we study this journey, the cybersecurity has to be baked into from the start itself. Okay, because your threat landscape is going to change. The way data you have been storing, you have been handling is going to change. Okay, certain things will be unknown to you. How you're going to manage that? So cloud infrastructure, the biggest problem has been the configuration. Okay, majority of the cloud breaches happen due to the misconfigurations. If you are able to manage that, are you to manage the change well? Do you have the skills to manage the cloud infrastructure? Do you have people who understand the cloud? Okay, how the data is going to be migrated, how various applications are going to talk to each other, how integration is going to happen. Do you have the right security infrastructure built into the cloud before you start migrating your data? These answers has to be with the organization before you start moving to the cloud. This all cloud migration has to be planned very well in conjunction with the CISOs and business stakeholders, IT infrastructure team, etc., so that all know where we are heading to and how to handle it. Okay, I'd like to say that cloud is as secure as your on-prem. Okay, it's just a matter of how you're configuring. A lot of services are there. We just need to be very cautious about the fact, and you need to do our due diligence so that our data is secure, our infrastructure is secure, because ultimately cloud is also infrastructure, right? Whether it's on-prem or anywhere, right? Ultimately, there are cores who are going to run, there are applications those who are going to run, and you need to have a security built into those infrastructure.
So cloud is no different for BFSI or the other industry. So kind of attacks, what happened to the BFSI, we have seen recently during the COVID, the pharma was most impacted sector during that time. So the attack is universal. It's not limited only to the BFSI, because a typical example, in case if we use as a SaaS as a Microsoft O365, so everyone is on O365. So even the other sectors other than BFSI will also on the O365. But the kind of attacks when we are using IaaS or the PaaS as a service, we have seen that there are a lot of data getting breached because of some misconfigurations or the cloud configuration. We have seen the recent outages in terms of Microsoft. So those kind of factors are impacted. It's not only in terms of attack, but also majorly the misconfiguration, which is also causing the outages as well as data breaches scenarios. But as the services are hosted on the cloud, so it is highly visible for all the attacker. Like I can run a Nmap or I can run a Shodan scan, and I can see what are the vulnerabilities available over the internet. It depends on that. It gives a lot of leverage to the attacker to identify the vulnerability and attack the particular organizations.